What's going on, everybody? It's me, Matty B. Now, Film 2 is a class where an Emerson auteur learns that their dream of becoming a director is one that they should let die. From your sweet mate who won't shut up about their zany, high-concept sci-fi idea, to that one jerk whose daddy is so rich that they can afford to buy as much 35mm film as their little heart desires, at least 5 films get made each year that really shouldn't exist. With that being said, here are the nominees for Best Film 2 Project of the Year. Number 5, Old Friends by My Dad Has Money Productions. One kid is just a normal college student, the other is a drug dealer. You would never imagine what happens when they meet up for the first time in 2 years. The good guy gets killed, and the bad guy gets away. Did I mention they're all men? Not a single woman character? But they did include an off-camera voice of a female police officer, so they would have a little bit of representation. Number 4, Chronicles of a Sad Boy by Jimmy McDavidson Jr. The story of a painfully average kid who suffers from writer's block and social awkwardness gets whisked away by a manic pixie dream girl. In this innovative, never-done-before concept, these two spoiled hipsters discuss the horrors of society and being misunderstood. Follow this kid around from the time of him waking up in the morning until he tosses and turns at night. This film will be sure to keep you on your toes as you wonder what kind of nuanced quirks this girl will have. Maybe your favorite kind of sandwich is peanut butter and sriracha. Or she just really likes funky sweaters. Spoiler alert, she leaves in the end and it all turns out to just be a figment of his imagination. Number 3, Monochromatic Rainbows by Stanley Barbosa. This experimental piece dives into the gritty reality and dark underbelly of attending a private college. Juxtaposed shots of the Boston Common, scrawny pale kids smoking cigarettes, and unnecessarily scratched film all come together to what can only be described as a think piece. Between the extreme close-ups of human eyes and the fact that it's in black and white, Monochromatic Rainbows is a perfect example of high art and something that you definitely don't see at least 3 of in any given film class. Number 2, Basic Bitches by Cole Davis. This film, too, brings the female buddy movie to a whole new subversive level. From the creative minds that have brought you other comedies such as Froyo Babes and Starbucks Sisters, this comedy takes a whole new approach to the genre by deconstructing female tropes in the most offensive ways, including one-dimensional female characters, mall montages, and Instagram drama. This comedy exploring female friendships is directed by one of the most well-respected and popular film bros at Emerson College, Cole Davis. Needless to say, this film serves as a glaring reminder that Cole Davis has never spoken to a human woman besides his mom. Number 1, last but not least, Pulp Fiction by Cole Davis. Ambitious Film 2 student Cole Davis submitted a gripping dark comedy about various intertwining lives in LA for class. This Palme d'Or winning film, not directed by Jimmy, but instead famous director Quentin Tarantino, is immensely quotable and entertaining. The script, which has not been altered since its 1994 release, uniquely jumps back and forth in time. Samuel L. Jackson, who is not an Emerson student or who has any connection to Cole in any way whatsoever, gives an iconic performance as Jules, a hitman who has a religious revelation. The film's 2-hour and 58-minute runtime makes it far longer than any of the other submissions for the class, and its clearly professional budget of $8.5 million really makes it stand out from the pack. We all just hope that Cole continues to hand in incredible films that he in no way had a part in making. Alright, well those are the top 5 Film 2 projects of the semester. And to all you film students out there watching right now, remember, don't be like the Oscar nominees. Strive for original content and inclusive stories.